guys, welcome to another Triple the Shenanigans vlog. In this one, we're celebrating a very important day. Today is what would have been the due date of our triplets. They use that due date as kind of the start of their developmental progress. And so this is just a really important day because now they're considered full term, and it also happens to be the 4th of July. One quick note I want to mention is that we did create a patron account or a patron site, and that's really just a way for you guys to continue to support us and allow us to continue to make videos for you and do what we love with a little more freedom. So check that out. I have the link in the description. Also, anything that you see in the video, I do my best to link the product in the description, but if there's something that you see that's not there, please let us know in comments so that we know to put it up. Sometimes it's just an oversight on our part, but thank you for being here. If you're new, I hope you love it, and we'll get into first a quick little thing that Candice wrote, so let's do it.
Today is a special day for our family. Our triplets were supposed to be due today. Instead, they are 10 weeks and 3 days old. They have been through more in their 10 weeks of life than most people experience their entire lives. On this day, I want to share some of the things we haven't talked about. Being pregnant with triplets was one of the most rewarding and scariest things I've ever done. I never imagined I'd have more kids after I had Kylie, but once we decided we wanted more, God had his mind made up for us. When we found out we were pregnant with triplets, one of the first conversations we had with our doctors were about all of the risks of a multiples pregnancy. Preeclampsia, preterm labor, loss of a baby, and the list goes on. During this conversation, the doctors required to offer to reduce the pregnancy to just 2 babies for the sake of risk. By this time, we were 12 weeks pregnant and had been listening and seeing our babies for weeks. Obviously, the answer was no. However, now I have all of these thoughts in my head about what could go wrong. Luckily, although it was tough, overall I had a good pregnancy. The only issue we really had was our little man wasn't getting what he needed to continue to be in my belly. That was why I had to have the babies when I was just 29 weeks and 4 days pregnant. Fast forward to our NICU stay. I will never wish upon anyone to have preemies or a NICU stay. It truly was one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. Leaving my kids day after day, night after night was so heartbreaking. Seeing your babies in a little box with wires and needles in them over and over is so sad. And there were many times that I caught myself asking, why us? What did I do wrong? Why is this happening? I then realized that this is happening to us because we can handle it. These babies were given to us because God believes that they should be with us. Now with that said, here are some things that people who haven't dealt with preemies should know. Although they have graduated from the NICU and are healthy, they have a long road ahead of them. They are more likely to get sick and have serious reactions to sickness, especially when it comes to their little lungs. We have multiple follow-up appointments for cardiology, pulmonology, developmental, just to name a few. They will always be smaller, at least for a few years. Think about it. We have 2.5-month-old babies that weigh just over 7 pounds and just over 6 pounds. They will be a little bit behind when it comes to their development. Their milestones don't technically start counting until their due date. This is usually the case until they're about 2 years old. We live in constant fear that our babies will end up back in the hospital. During RSV and flu season, you probably won't see us or our babies because they are more likely to catch these 2 things and can be deadly. With all of the scary things we had to deal with because our babies are preemies, there really is one amazing thing that comes with it. They're little warriors. They're the strongest little humans I've ever seen. They can overcome anything. Thank you for all your continued support and love for all of us.
How do you feel, Mama? What's today?
Today is the due date.
Look at these cool pillows.
Oh my gosh, that just got like 7.
Holding the bottle.
Right in the area. So we are out at the farm picking blueberries. These blueberries are huge. Oh my gosh, look at this one. I'm trotting.
How do you feel?
It's their due date.
You can't say what I said.
Good, I feel good. Because they're officially full term now. So time starts.
What does that mean?
Time starts as far as like their development and all of that. Apparently they've been numb up until this point.
They don't exist yet
They don't exist.
in the world of development.
Yeah. But we have like things that we can compare stuff to now.
I can't wait to taste this pie. I mean, the fact that we just picked these blueberries and the dough is made here on site is hopefully going to be one of the best pies.
We had our family over for a celebration of their 0 birthday, aka due date, and the 4th of July. Which one were you singing?
I was like, I'm too sexy for my shit.
Gosh.
I've eaten burritos bigger than you.
Look at Kylie eating as always. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Kai. We may attempt the impossible later.
May go watch the fireworks.
With all 3 of them, which consists of leaving the house with all 3 babies and like dealing with 3 babies outside the house for more than a couple of hours with a child who's on oxygen, a super needy child that screams when she's hungry, and a sleepy one. And maybe Mr. 2.
Yeah, Mr. Mr. Ah, but you didn't go?
He's so tired.
Not right now.
You just got him all excited for nothing.
Okay.
Go back to sleep, bud. Go back to sleep.
1,500 square feet and 3 bedrooms with 2 full bathrooms.
I can totally see myself
Here,
sitting
here,
here
here.
with a glass of wine watching you do all the yard work. Oh, come on now. The fire pit's nice and they can see us with all our friends, dogs running around. At least there'll be plenty of room for them. So there's no objection up here. But with the price point, we could build a huge deck and still be under my max. Okay, well that's just, going down.
Oh man, lots of running around to get these guys set up.
Well, we're also taking like 75 things.
Yeah, we have like chairs, babies, adults, dogs, oxygen, equipment. Had to take the stroller out. Look at eating again! Every time. That's because I was flying away.
Jordan looks like she's living her best life.
Yeah, she is. All comfy. This guy's all twisted. Yeah, we made it. We survived. So patriotic you are, land of the free.
Look at land of
free. Home of the brave. USA. Now let's win the World Cup. Recording girl. Jordan's blind. You gonna feed one? What? You gonna feed one? Sure. Mister, what are you doing, bud?
So you're gonna feed him?
You want to come over here? Come here. Come here. This little tail.
Also, if you ever need somebody if you need somebody to babysit Mister, you got it.
Okay.
Reminds me of little tiny fireworks. See, like those ones are draped like that. He's so cute. That's it. You're not gonna do that.